Welcome back to Nerd Thug Radio. As Corey DLG is shaking, he's got the shake cam. Shake, 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 shake. Don't forget, you can always catch us at nerdthugradio.com or at Twitter at nerdthugradio. We do post stuff there. Or the Instagram is at joey.savage15. Come find us there. But before we get into the top three, Corey DLG.
What?
Space Cadets Gaming. We were just there over the weekend.
We were just there over the weekend. Big shout out to anybody who came and saw us. Corey, it's our favorite place to go. We like to go and have a good time there. It is our nerd store of choice, and it should be your nerd store of choice as well.
Excellent.
It's right there on Oak Ridge on Robinson Road, right across from the Woodlands Mall. And B-Mac, our buddy, the owner, he has an excellent selection of games.
All kinds.
And they got Dungeons & Dragons stuff galore. They just got in a big shipment of spell cards for the characters, so a lot of people use those, like so they know what their powers are and
Those
stuff.
things are godsends.
See, they're fun.
Oh, they're so good. You don't have to go and Google all the powers and stuff.
Right.
You just, because you got, well, assuming it gets updated, you got all the stuff right in front of you. You just slide out, these are the cards that I have. They're in my power slots. I keep them at the front of the deck. It's so
Then you
good.
know what you can do. It's handy. It's super handy.
Super.
That's why you should go pick one up right now.
Super
For your
Helps
handy.
keep
party.
you organized right there at Space Cadets Gaming. So also they have Friday Night Magic. They have Dungeons & Dragons daily.
Hero Clicks.
Sink the Titanic.
They've got
Flux, Munchkins.
tons of different Star Wars variations. There's like a Star Wars Destiny game out now. Or no. Yeah, like a Destiny game or something like that.
Destiny's the dice one. Are you talking about the new
There's
one,
a
like the army one now?
No,
There.
that one hasn't come out yet. There's a new one that I saw, and it's like got Ray on the front, and it's like a 1 to 2 player game. That's it. It's like a box. I was like, that kind of looks interesting. So, but I haven't gotten to it yet.
Oh, okay. All right.
But tons of Star Wars games, tons of deck building games, Yu-Gi-Oh.
They also had
Vanguard.
Oh, now that I'm trying to talk about it, I won't be. I think it's called Grimbound. It was the Kickstarter game that was essentially kind of like a spin-off of Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay.
The Kickstarter was immediately funded. It was one of the biggest Kickstarters ever.
They also have Exploding Kittens.
They do, which is also a Kickstarter.
Wasn't that the oatmeal game?
Exploding Kittens?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Demon made it?
Yeah.
Or something?
Yeah, I think
You
it's
ever played
Oatmeal. I believe so. I believe you're
played
correct
it.
about that.
How is it?
It's all right. It's a game that it's more fun the more people you have. When I played it, there was just two of us.
Yeah,
and
it's
we
not
were
as fun.
drinking in a craft brew pub in Waco, Texas, which was really cool. Bear Arms Brewing, shout out. But yeah, it's more fun with more than 2 people.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he's got all kinds of games there. Check him out. And when you talk to him, he will order just about anything for you.
Yeah. If they don't have it, he'll get it.
So talk to B-Mac. Tell him Nerds Like Radio sent you. Get 10% off your largest item on the purchase.
10%.
So that's Space Cadets.
That's
Gaming.
Space Cadets Gaming.
Check him out.
Are you ready to get into the weekly top 3?
Yeah.
Or are you ready to freestyle?
But we didn't even say, yeah, I guess so. Let's
Get
do
ready.
this.
Here we
Okay.
go.
All right. Okay.
And a 1. And a 2. And a 1.
My mouth feels
2.
weird.
Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom.
Boy, you're throwing me something different today.
Boom, boom,
Okay.
boom, 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 boom.
Okay, here we go. It's the weekly top 3. It's you and me talking about embarrassing moments that happened behind the scenes. Having fun talking about growing up crazy. Nerds Like Radio. It's the weekly top 3.
Ow, DJ Savage. That wasn't your best word.
No, it wasn't. It really wasn't. I was like blanking on how to start it. Because I always start like, it's the weekly top 3.
It's the weekly top 3.
And then I wanted to do something different, but
Just you and me.
I'm a passive aggressive rapper.
You are straightforward. So I had an interesting thing happen to me this week, and it just spawned this. I was like, man, this could be fun. This could be. A lot of ours are very nerdy.
Yep.
Every once in a while, we get some fun ones that really garner the.
I'm
attention
gonna
of
do the rest
people.
of the show with my mic right here, just like this. Is that weird to you?
That's embarrassing.
Are you okay?
So we're gonna do our top 3 most embarrassing moments.
Can you hear my mustache on it?
Yes, I can. It's also talking to me. The gray hair, especially.
Yeah, is it telling you to retire?
So do you want to go first? Or you want me to go first at the tempo?
I'll go first. Would you need to tell your story?
No,
or is your story in the 3?
It's my number 3.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, then you should go first. Then
I'll
the
go
story.
first. Okay. So I've broken mine down into like different time frames of my life.
Ooh.
So my number 3 just recently happened. Luckily, nothing happened,
Okay.
so I didn't have to feel the embarrassment.
Okay.
But inside I was embarrassed. Does that make sense?
All right.
So I'm in a new office. Been there about a month. There is a total of like 3 or 4 guys in this office filled with like 12, 15 women.
Okay.
Bathrooms are right next to each other.
You
know me.
Yes.
You know me. I like to
Same
go,
OG.
Same
But a
OG.
bit low key.
My flow control.
No, because I'll use. I can't do the
My
rest of that
flow
song.
control of the number 2 is very periodic during the day.
Yeah, you go too much.
About 5 times a day usually.
I really think you should see a doctor about that.
Probably not gonna do that. So, I drive about 30, 40 minutes to work. So by the time I get to work,
You have to go.
it's time to go, bro.
You're so weird.
And so the other people that were with my company were not in the office, everybody else. So like I'm half asleep still because I had a headache this day, and I'm walking in, and I walk in, and I open the door and I closed it, and I look around. I was like, oh man, oh good, they finally put like air freshener, like spray air freshener in the men's restroom, so like I can drown out the smell. I was like, oh well, they even put a new cabinet in, so I just sit down and like a new table thing. I sit down, I'm going, someone knocks on the door. I don't answer, but it's locked, so they know no one's coming in. I'm just looking around, I'm like, this looks different. Like what's going on in here? And then it dawned on me about 3 minutes into my time inside this box of a room. I was like, I think I'm pooing in the girls' restroom. Granted, there's only like 2 dudes in the office at this time, about 10 chicks.
Uh-oh.
And so I'm like, how did I not figure this out? I just thought stuff was moved around. So I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna take my time. If something happens, I'll deal with it. And so I get done and wash my hands. I go to the door. I do the little spray. And I'm like, I'm about to open this door.
There's gonna be like 4 women.
Walk into some straight up embarrassment.
Right.
Open the door. There's no one there. Like the whole hall was clear. I just got out real quick, took off, and walked down the hall. I was like, oh my goodness. Like that could have been an embarrassing moment. The good news would have been I'm moving out of that office in like 2 weeks, so I only had to deal with it for 2 weeks. But like, can you imagine? Now I've gone number 2 in women's restrooms, like gas stations or something like that, when like you just can't hold it and who gives a crap. But in your place of work, there's only 2 restrooms. That could have been dangerously embarrassing. I was embarrassed after when I figured out where I was. Like, oh my gosh, I embarrassed myself. Very rarely have I ever gotten embarrassed in front of other people.
Right.
But this time I got embarrassed in front of my good old self.
So I had a similar moment.
Is this your number 3, or are you just digressing?
Well, we'll make it my number 3. We'll make it my number 3.
Oh, okay, good.
So I had a similar moment. Next door to the Papa John's is a Subway.
Okay.
And so if someone's in the restroom at the Papa John's, we'll commonly go to Subway and use their restroom.
Okay.
The 2 stores kind of cooperate and stuff.
Deal.
So anyway, someone's in our restroom, so I go next door to use their restroom. And I go in and I shut the door and I lock it and I'm using the restroom. It's a single use restroom.
Okay.
So that's it. Like I'm in there and I got the door locked. No one else
all
is coming
yours,
in. It's
baby.
all mine. But I hear all of a sudden this couple comes in and they start talking loudly. And I hear one of them try and pull on a door and they can't get it. And I can't tell if it was my door or not.
Okay.
Because they don't move because it's locked. And so all of a sudden I hear them asking if there's someone in the women's restroom or if they need a key. And suddenly I start thinking, am I in the women's restroom? And then I was like, but
I've used this restroom 100 times.
Right. So then I'm starting to think like, do I read it wrong every time I come through here? Like, have I screwed it up this bad? So like, I was doing some business. So I was in there.
Habitual female restroom
Right.
user.
Yeah. Am I the
Gender
weirdo?
equality, man.
Am I the weirdo? So like, I'm in there for a little bit of time doing some work. And finally, I'm done. Take care of everything. And it doesn't want to flush. So then I'm like, well, now what do I do? Because now I'm convinced that I'm in the women's restroom, and now I've wrecked their toilet.
You've destroyed it.
I've destroyed it.
That's awesome.
So like, I flush. It doesn't like overflow, but it kind of rises, and then like it'll go back down. So like, I'm like, okay, well that means there's pressure, so maybe it'll break through.